the first thing I want you to notice is that you can take the blank and use that to pry this out. It pops right out, just like that. Okay? So, put your blank in, like that. I'm going to put some of the Cafiza inside. Pop that in the machine. And I'll take you to the next part. All right, we've got both of these loaded up with Cafiza as I showed in the last video. The next thing we're gonna do is hold down this button right here. It's gonna enter into the cleaning selection. So you see these? You're gonna push the stop button and you can run both of these simultaneously. Over here shows you 1W, 2W. That means wash cycle. So both of them are currently washing. It's going to run automatically, so you got to let it run all the way through its sequence. You're going to hear it start and stop a few times. Check back in for the next video. The other thing I want to point out is that these are the baskets inside the portafilters. They're pretty grimy. So what we're going to do is pour some of this Cafiza right on top and then fill that with nice hot water and let them soak. You can do that over here in the sink. Just like that, till they're fully covered. We're just going to let them soak. All right, we have arrived at the end of the wash cycle. You can see these are blinking. This light is blinking. So what that means is that we're going to take this out and dump it. And we rinse it with some water over here. Okay. Pop that back in. Hold this down. Same thing, group selection. Go. Rinse this with water. Go. And those are going to run automatically. You can see on here it tells you group selection 1R, 2R. That means it's in the rinse cycle. This is going to happen automatically. When we get here, I'll let you know what happens next. All right, now that the rinse cycle is complete, you can see that we are just back to normal, exactly as you would expect to find it and use it. So, I'm going to take this out, we'll rinse it, and last we're going to clean the inside of the portafilter. As you can see, the basket from the portafilter is sparkly clean because I scrubbed the inside and the outside. It should look like this every single night before you put it back together. For demonstration, this is what the inside of the portafilter looks like after a day of use. And this is what it should look like after it is soaked in Cafiza water and then scrubbed inside. Sparkly clean. It's going to taste great too. One thing I do want to point out before I put this back together, if you look inside there, there is a metal wire that goes all the way around. It's like a spring. That's what holds the basket inside the portafilter. So don't lose that. Don't bend it out of shape. Here, we're going to pop the piece right back in. When you put this in, just make sure that you push it all the way. See how that's not quite in over on this side? Push it. All right, last step, pull some dead shots, go home and have a nice night. All right, last step after you have pulled your dead shots and pat yourself on the back for being an excellent barista, we're gonna shut down the machine. So, first thing we're gonna do is hold this down. It's going to shut off all of these electronics. Then we're going to go to the buttons below. We're going to push the one on the left, which turns off the lights. Then we're going to push the one on the right, which turns off the machine. It should look like this when you leave.